Welcome to this audio press release, powered by IBN. This original production delivers market and sector insights, as well as executive interviews with innovative executives shaping the future in fast-moving industries, and may feature a client partner of IBN, or one of the 75-plus investor-focused brands within IBN's dynamic brand portfolio. As a multifaceted financial news and publishing company, IBN leverages an extensive distribution network, utilizing multiple proprietary corporate communication tools to introduce both public and private companies to a vast and diverse audience of investors, consumers, influencers, journalists, and other targeted segments of the public. IBN may have received compensation to produce this audio content. Please be sure to read IBN's entire disclaimers for full disclosures. This article has been disseminated on behalf of Oncotelic Therapeutics Inc. and may include a paid advertisement. Headline: Oncotelic Therapeutics Inc., developing innovative CNS drug delivery platform targeting blood-brain barrier limitations. The human brain remains one of the most protected and difficult to treat organs in the body. At the center of this challenge is the blood-brain barrier, a biological defense system that prevents most therapeutics from reaching the central nervous system. As Alzheimer's disease cases rise globally and governments intensify focus on biodefense preparedness, the inability to deliver drugs effectively to the brain is emerging as a critical bottleneck in modern medicine. With this in mind, innovative companies, including Oncotelic Therapeutics Inc., are working within a broader industry shift toward advanced delivery platforms designed to bypass traditional barriers and facilitate rapid, targeted access to the brain. Oncotelic's approach, which includes a proprietary intranasal nose-to-brain (N2B) system that enables rapid therapeutic delivery, reflects a growing recognition that solving CNS delivery, not just drug discovery, may be key to unlocking the next generation of therapies. Oncotelic joins a group of leading biopharma companies focused on cutting-edge therapeutic platforms and large-scale drug development in a range of treatment areas, including Biogen Inc., Moderna Inc., CytoDyn Inc., and Northwest Biotherapeutics Inc. Oncotelic Therapeutics is focused on advancing technologies designed to bypass or overcome BBB limitations. The global burden of Alzheimer's disease and related dementias is increasing at an unprecedented rate. Beyond chronic diseases, CNS drug delivery is also a critical factor in biodefense and national security. As traditional drug delivery approaches continue to face limitations, alternative methods designed to bypass the BBB, such as those being developed by Oncotelic, are gaining increasing attention. The future of CNS therapeutics is increasingly centered on platform-based solutions rather than single drug strategies. The blood-brain barrier challenge. The blood-brain barrier, or BBB, is a highly selective membrane that protects the brain from toxins and pathogens circulating in the bloodstream. While essential for survival, it also presents a formidable obstacle for therapeutic development. Research indicates that the BBB restricts the passage of most compounds, allowing only certain molecules to enter brain tissue. This protective function, while biologically beneficial, significantly limits the effectiveness of many drugs intended to treat neurological conditions. Research consistently shows that the vast majority of therapeutics are unable to cross this barrier. Scientific consensus suggests that approximately 98% of small molecule drugs and nearly all biologics fail to penetrate the BBB effectively, making CNS drug delivery one of the most persistent challenges in pharmaceutical development. This limitation contributes to the high failure rate seen in CNS drug pipelines, where promising compounds often fail, not due to lack of efficacy, but because they cannot reach their intended targets in the brain. The implications of this barrier extend across a wide range of conditions, including Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and brain cancers. Despite decades of research and billions of dollars invested, treatment options for many CNS disorders remain limited. The inability to deliver therapeutics at effective concentrations to the brain continues to slow progress, underscoring the urgent need for innovative delivery approaches. Within this context, Oncotelic Therapeutics is focused on advancing technologies designed to bypass or overcome BBB limitations. Evidence of the company's success is its recent announcement of the closing of a strategic monetization with Lunai Bioworks. According to the company, the transfer agreement is for Oncotelic's N2B delivery system, establishing an initiative on biodefense and Alzheimer's disease. Under the terms of the agreement, Oncotelic has granted Lunai Bioworks worldwide rights to the N2B delivery system IP portfolio within defined fields, specifically biodefense medical countermeasures and Alzheimer's disease only, the announcement stated. The company continues to evaluate additional partnerships to further monetize its portfolio while maintaining strategic control over core assets. By prioritizing delivery mechanisms alongside therapeutic development, the company is aligning with a broader shift toward integrated solutions that address one of the most fundamental challenges in CNS medicine. Rising Alzheimer's CNS disease burden. The global burden of Alzheimer's disease and related dementias is increasing at an unprecedented rate. According to the World Health Organization, more than 57 million people around the world are currently living with dementia, a number expected to rise significantly in the coming decades as populations age. This growing prevalence is placing immense strain on healthcare systems, caregivers, and economies worldwide. Despite the scale of the crisis, treatment progress has been incremental. The Alzheimer's Association notes that while there has been progress in understanding disease mechanisms and developing therapies, many drug candidates fail during clinical trials. One key reason is the difficulty in delivering sufficient drug concentrations to the brain, even when compounds show promise in preclinical models. Recent developments from various companies highlight both progress and limitations in the field. Potential therapies have demonstrated clinical benefits, yet discussions around efficacy often point back to delivery challenges and the difficulty of achieving consistent therapeutic impact within the brain. These dynamics reinforce the idea that drug delivery remains a central issue in CNS innovation. In this environment, Oncotelic Therapeutics is positioning itself within a segment of the market focused on enabling more efficient brain delivery. By aligning with emerging trends in targeted delivery and precision medicine, the company is working within a space where addressing the delivery bottleneck could significantly improve outcomes across multiple neurodegenerative conditions. Biodefense demands rapid CNS response. Beyond chronic diseases, CNS drug delivery is also a critical factor in biodefense and national security. Chemical and biological threats can directly impact the nervous system, requiring rapid intervention to prevent long-term damage or death. In these scenarios, the speed and effectiveness of drug delivery to the brain can determine survival outcomes. Government agencies are increasingly prioritizing medical countermeasures capable of addressing such threats. The Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority plays a central role in funding and advancing technologies designed to respond to chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear threats. Similarly, the U.S. Department of Defense has identified neuroprotection and CNS injury response as key research priorities, reflecting the importance of rapid therapeutic intervention in high-risk scenarios. These initiatives underscore the need for delivery systems that can act quickly and bypass traditional physiological barriers. In emergency settings, delays caused by inefficient drug delivery can significantly reduce treatment effectiveness. As a result, there is growing interest in technologies that enable direct-to-brain delivery, ensuring that therapeutics reach the CNS rapidly and at sufficient concentrations. Oncotelic Therapeutics is operating within this evolving landscape by exploring applications that extend beyond traditional disease treatment into biodefense and emergency response. This dual-use positioning, spanning both commercial healthcare and government-funded initiatives, reflects a broader trend toward versatile platforms capable of addressing multiple high-impact use cases. Direct-to-brain delivery gains momentum. As traditional drug delivery approaches continue to face limitations, alternative methods designed to bypass the BBB are gaining increasing attention. Among these, intranasal or nose-to-brain delivery has emerged as a promising pathway. This approach leverages neural connections between the nasal cavity and the brain to deliver therapeutics directly to CNS tissues. Research highlights the potential of intranasal delivery systems to improve drug transport to the brain while minimizing systemic exposure. Studies suggest that this method can enhance bioavailability and reduce side effects, making it an appealing option for treating neurological conditions. Industry analysis from Deloitte further supports this trend, noting that innovation in CNS therapeutics is increasingly focused on delivery technologies rather than solely on new drug compounds. As pharmaceutical companies seek to improve clinical outcomes, the ability to deliver drugs more effectively is becoming a key differentiator. Oncotelic's N2B delivery system represents a device-enabled therapeutic approach designed to deliver agents directly to the central nervous system, offering a potential alternative to traditional intramuscular or systemic delivery methods. By bypassing the blood-brain barrier, the platform enables faster onset of action and improved targeting of neurological pathways critical in both acute biodefense scenarios and chronic neurodegenerative diseases. Platform approaches define future innovation. The future of CNS therapeutics is increasingly centered on platform-based solutions rather than single drug strategies. These platforms are designed to support multiple therapies and indications, offering scalability and flexibility that traditional models often lack. This shift reflects a growing recognition that delivery technology can unlock value across a wide range of applications. Platform-based approaches are particularly well suited to addressing the complexities of CNS disorders, where diverse conditions share common delivery challenges. By developing systems that can be adapted for different therapeutics, companies can create multiple pathways to commercialization while reducing reliance on any single asset. This model also aligns with trends in precision medicine, where targeted delivery plays a critical role in improving patient outcomes. From an investment perspective, platform strategies offer several advantages. They enable diversification across multiple markets, including neurodegenerative diseases and biodefense applications, while also supporting partnerships and licensing opportunities. This combination of near-term monetization potential and long-term value creation is increasingly attractive in a sector known for high risk and long development timelines. Oncotelic Therapeutics reflects this strategic direction through its focus on scalable delivery platforms that can support a range of CNS indications. By combining commercialization pathways with long-term development potential, the company is aligned with a broader industry shift towards solutions that address both the scientific and operational challenges of CNS therapeutics. The challenge of delivering drugs to the brain remains one of the most significant barriers in modern medicine. As Alzheimer's disease cases continue to rise and global attention turns toward biodefense preparedness, the need for faster, more effective CNS delivery solutions is becoming increasingly urgent. Addressing this challenge will require innovation not only in drug discovery, but also in how therapies are delivered. In this dynamic landscape, companies focused on overcoming the blood-brain barrier and enabling targeted delivery are positioned at the forefront of change. Oncotelic Therapeutics represents one example of this shift, operating within a broader movement toward platform-based solutions that aim to unlock new possibilities in CNS treatment. As the industry continues to evolve, the ability to deliver therapeutics efficiently to the brain may ultimately prove to be the defining factor in future medical breakthroughs. Advanced therapeutic platforms drive biopharma innovation. Leading biopharma companies are increasingly focusing on cutting-edge therapeutic platforms designed to accelerate large-scale drug development across a broad range of treatment areas. Recent developments throughout the sector highlight growing investment in advanced modalities such as mRNA therapies, immune-targeting biologics, precision peptide technologies, and cell-based platforms, reflecting an industry-wide push toward more scalable, adaptable, and personalized approaches to treating complex diseases. Biogen Inc. announced a research collaboration with Moderna Therapeutics. The collaboration is designed to discover and develop oral macrocyclic peptides for priority targets in immunological conditions. According to the company, macrocyclic peptides have a unique profile with the potential to offer biologic-like efficacy and safety in an oral format, potentially disrupting established antibody-based treatments. The collaboration enhances Biogen's strategy to build a differentiated immunology portfolio. Moderna Inc. presented data from a Phase 1/2 study of mRNA 4359 at the American Association for Cancer Research annual meeting. The presentation on mRNA 4359, an investigational cancer antigen therapy, reported safety, efficacy, and translational data from a Phase 2 dose expansion cohort of the Phase 1/2 study, which evaluated mRNA 4359 plus pembrolizumab as a first-line therapy in patients with locally advanced or metastatic melanoma. Consistent with mRNA 4359's mechanistic rationale, antigen-specific T-cell responses and novel expanded T-cell receptor clonality was observed in all patients with evaluable samples. CytoDyn Inc. presented new preclinical, translational, and clinical data at the AACR Immuno-Oncology Conference. The data supported leronlimab's proposed role in the treatment of metastatic triple-negative breast cancer, or mTNBC. Leronlimab is a first-in-class humanized monoclonal antibody targeting the CCR5 receptor with therapeutic potential across multiple indications, mTNBC and colorectal cancer. Leronlimab is being evaluated for its ability to modulate the tumor immune microenvironment by targeting the CCR5 receptor, a key regulator of immune function implicated in cancer progression and immune resistance. Northwest Biotherapeutics Inc. is establishing its own dedicated clinic for leukapheresis procedures at the London Welbeck Hospital. The company is doing so in order to proactively address potential constraints in available leukapheresis capacity. The company anticipates that this will facilitate scale-up of its programs and will also enable provision of these services for other parties. These significant milestones reflect a broader transformation in biotechnology, where innovative therapeutic platforms and immune-focused strategies are reshaping the future of disease treatment. As research progresses and clinical programs expand, the sector continues moving toward more personalized, scalable, and targeted approaches designed to improve outcomes across oncology, immunology, and other serious diseases. For more information, visit Oncotelic Therapeutics Inc. This audio press release is an original content production powered by IBN, a multifaceted financial news and publishing company that delivers next-generation corporate communication solutions utilizing proprietary corporate communication tools such as news aggregation, syndication, social communication, and brand awareness techniques, among others. IBN introduces both public and private companies to diverse audiences to enhance reach and recognition. IBN may receive compensation for services and solutions provided to its client partners. The owners, officers, and directors of IBN, or any of its financial analysts mentioned in this production, do not hold positions in and do not intend to trade the securities of any IBN client partners' companies. This production is not an offer or recommendation to buy or sell any securities that may be mentioned in this production. The information in this broadcast is presented solely for informative purposes and is not intended to be, or should it be construed as investment advice. As in all investments, investment in the featured companies carries inherent investment risk. Listeners should review the company thoroughly with registered investment advisor or registered stockbroker. This production by IBN is not purported to be a complete study of the featured company or other companies mentioned. Information used in statements of fact have been obtained from featured companies and other sources, but not verified nor guaranteed by IBN as to completeness and accuracy. Such information is subject to change without notice. Please read IBN's entire disclaimers and disclosures at www.ibn.fn. Thank you again for listening to this audio press release, powered by IBN.